quietly, pantomime, background action.
In the later Han, Tu Xiang, prefect of Qinzhou, attacked the Kuei Chou rebels Pu Yang, Pan Hung, and others. He entered Nanhai, destroyed 3 of their camps, and captured much treasure. However, Pan Hung and his followers were still strong and numerous, while Tu Xiang's troops, now rich and arrogant, no longer had the slightest desire to fight. Xiang said, "Pu Yang and Pan Hung have been rebels for 10 years. Both are well versed in attack and defense. What we should really do is unite the strength of all the prefectures and then attack them. For the present, the troops shall be encouraged to go hunting." Whereupon the troops, both high and low, went together to snare game. As soon as they had left, Tu Xiang secretly sent people to burn down their barracks. The treasures they had accumulated were completely destroyed. When the hunters returned, there was not one who did not weep. Tu Xiang...
But then the rest of mankind kind of shrunk with all the rest of the animals. Most of the animals that we have on the earth today are smaller than the ones that existed prior to 10.5. And so man, well, in the Middle Ages, man was only averaging 5'2" tall, 5'4".
Let the stricken deer go weep, the hard and gory play, for some must watch while some must sleep. Thus runs the world away.
Oh, good Horatio, I'll take the ghost word for £1,000. Didst perceive? Very well, my lord. Upon the talk of the poisoning, I did very well note him.
Ha! Come, some music! Come, the recorders! For if the king like not the comedy, why then Bill he likes it not pretty. Come, some music.
Good, my lord.
It's got to be something funny, because they want something funny.
You sure you know what you're getting to with this old independent stuff?
His retirement, marvellous distemper.
With drink, sir?
No, my lord, rather with choler.
Your wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to his doctor. For me to put him to his purgation will perhaps plunge him into far more choler.
Good, my lord. Put your discourse into some frame, and start not so wildly from my affair.
All right, well, you can walk into a movie theater in Amsterdam and buy a beer. And I don't mean just like a little paper cup. I'm talking about a glass of beer. And in Paris, you can buy a beer in McDonald's. And you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
I have a dream that one day that all men are created equal.
We don't see any American dream. We've experienced only the American nightmare.
My great-uncle was a signer of the Declaration of Independence, and my mother's side started building New York before the Revolution. You get the idea. I went to a party once and there was a palm reader there, and when she looked at my hand, she froze. And I said to her, I know. My lifeline is broken. I know I won't live past 30.
Now that new dimension is not present in the present understanding. So you have to take a leap. Now, let's come back to this. I'm basically interested in how people think. I'm interested in how I think. first. And then when I get some idea of how my brain works, then I can understand a little bit more about other people. Now, one of the good things about this book of Kevrin's is the way he thinks and the way his mind works. Now, here is what a scientist writes. I'm just reading a chapter out of, a paragraph out of his chapter on observations on plant anomalies. And there's a little quote under there by a man named P. Currier who says,
she used to say, Dave, if you never forget anything else, never let your dingle dangle. Never let your dingle dangle, she said. And here I am, letting myself down in Vancouver, Idaho.
Hello.
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 Hello. How are you, dear?
Oh, Andy, I'm just about ready to flip my lid. Henry Winthrop III just left the factory.
Oh, the toothpaste dear? How were his teeth?
Oh, I didn't notice, but his cock was beautiful.
Was it big?
Listen.
Did you know you were taping him?
He insisted. Andy, I'm getting such good tapes.
Yang said, "The wealth and goods of Pu Yang and those with him are sufficient to enrich several generations. You gentlemen did not do your best. What you have lost is but a small bit of what is there. Why worry about it?" When the troops heard this, they were all enraged and wished to fight. Tu Xiang ordered the horses fed and everyone to eat in his bed, and early in the morning they marched on the rebels' camp. Yang and Hung